There is this great idea sold to you. You must go on holidays, to rest, to enjoy, as if rest requires more effort. You are already busy, already tired, so the solution must be elsewhere. Far away, expensive, planned. You must run away from your current life to go somewhere else to finally rest. But is that rest? Waking early, packing bags, searching flights, planning outings, spending, counting, rushing, smiling for photos for the world to see. That's not rest, that's effort dressed up as holiday. And the mind, it just finds new ways to stay busy because it's terrified of rest. And then there is another idea. Family is everything. So not only must you run, you must take everyone with you. Rest becomes a group project, and even on holidays, when there is constant talking, constant activity, and everyone looking after each other, that's not rest either. You still need help managing the show. So your partner comes too, not out of love, but because you need someone to help carry the weight of your endless effort. You never grew into your own spine. You never had to. Your lovely partner was there from day one, a support, a shadow, a walking stick you never questioned. That part your mind never understands, but maybe, just maybe, you do. Now you don't walk, you have learned to depend, and the one you depend on is dependent on you. Not independence, just two dependencies tied together. But maybe that partner wasn't the only one. Look back. How many came and went? How many times you said, "This is it. This time it's real. This time I feel complete." And yet, each time, the same emptiness returned. Why? Because no one can complete what is already divided from itself. They can distract you, validate you, entertain you, but they cannot give you wholeness. You have become the ache because you keep chasing, and to keep chasing, someone has to chase with you. Let's say it as it is. You call him your partner, but what you really mean is, "I don't know how to be without him." You call her your soulmate, but what you really mean is, "I don't know how to be alone, and I need someone to make life feel okay." That's not romance. That's dependency, dressed as love, devotion, agreement. Look closely. You don't just depend on them. You have made sure they depend on you too. You want your children to grow up, to stand on their own feet. Why not your partner? Why not you? You don't want rest. He wants service. She wants a handbag. The man, he walks beside you like a leather bag with a credit card inside. Must smile, must pay, must agree, must holiday, must never say no. And that woman, she moves through the house like a unpaid help, with a soft voice and tired eyes. Must cook, must clean, must smile, must soothe, must never fall apart. And when both of you get tired, you plan another escape. You save for weeks, sometime months, just to spend it on a few days. Another round of non-stop effort. Then you come back, iron your clothes, and get ready to do it all again. And those with plenty, they don't need to save. But after enough flights and fine hotels, even the destination starts to feel the same. What then? Where to run when there is nowhere left to go? And you want others to follow. You lecture them, make time for family, go on breaks, take the trip. And yet you think this is a great advice. Now you are teaching others to chase the same kind of rest. But what you are really doing is gossip, not to connect, but to gather fuel for complaints, turning misery into company, ensuring no one escapes the same restlessness. But real rest, it does not need a location. It does not need a suitcase or a partner or a beach. It does not need your advice. It's the ability to be completely still, here, now, without needing to escape or plan or fix the past. Even a bed becomes a temple when there is nothing to run from. And let's ask honestly, if the relationship was truly happy, if the family was truly whole, why the urge to escape it? Why the holiday? Why spend thousands just to numb the brain? You went there for rest, not to be unconscious. Why speak of love with one breath, then pour vodka with the next? Not that vodka is the problem. You could knock yourself out at home and save thousands. If forgetting worked, you would be free already. If you are a happy family, why search for more flavors? If you made a beautiful nest, why keep trying to leave? And maybe the hardest question of all, why does your mind burn when someone else is still? Why do you fidget when others are resting? Why jealousy when your own dear ones are learning to be without distraction? Because the disturbance inside has never known silence. And when life is a mess, all that's left to speak about is mess. Those who long for a peaceful life must be careful around jealous minds. They will quietly turn your days into the same misery they cannot escape, regardless if it's your own blood. Now, let's look at what love really is. If your partner wants to spend on holidays, on dinners, on small desires, you allow it because they are free to choose, free to decide, free to live. True love respects independence. But when a partner who respects others' freedom and accepts their choices choose to stay home, to skip the trip, to hold back from pleasure, quietly saving money for the children, for what the family truly needs, is that less love? Or is that real love? Can you see the hidden selfishness? The kind that says, I deserve this, while someone else stays behind to hold it all together. Fingers may be pointed, but when there is freedom, nothing can touch it. Unshaken, unaffected. What others say or don't say means nothing. It's only their own unrest quietly burning. And there is no need for them to burn too. It is not their fault. This life was handed to them, and they never thought to question it. Maybe, if they stopped chasing what others say they need, the fancy dinners, the outings, the things they don't truly need, and simply learned to rest with what they have, to appreciate life as already enough, they would not feel the urge to run from the life already waiting for them. It was never shown what a selfless act looks like, what real independence looks like. Not needing what is unnecessary, quietly content with whatever is, not needing dinners or distractions. Independence is not being alone on paper. It's not pushing people away. It's the quiet knowing I can meet this moment without needing anyone to make me feel safe, complete, or useful. Until that is known, every relationship is just an agreement between two beggars, hoping the other one does not walk away. And if you are one of those handbags, carried, styled, always on show, see it clearly. You have never walked, you have just been carried, from dinner to holiday, from smile to silence, hanging off the arm of someone who calls it love, but only needs something to hold on to in photos. It's time to slide off the shoulder, drop to the floor, let them carry their own life for once. You are not luggage, you are life. And if you are one of those women, the ones who know something is off, who feel it deep down, who have smiled too long, agreed too much, babysat grown men just to avoid one honest silence, this is your chance. There won't be another. You will not get this life again. Not this body, not this voice, not this window. So don't just nod quietly. Don't keep shrinking yourself just to be liked. Don't wait for him to approve. You have waited long enough. Stand up, not in anger but in truth. Realize you were never born to serve someone else's idea of love. And walk out of the movie you were casted in before you ever had a voice. Because truth does not knock twice. It tears through once. And what happens in that moment is not a choice. It is everything. Ignore it and the story continues. Answer it and the story ends.